Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is SISIA ARINDY. I am from the Faculty of English Education 4th semester. University 17 Agustus 1945 Banyuwangi. Today I will deliver a theme speech about smoking in public places. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I respect Mr. Saiful Anwar, SPD, as a lecturer in course of English debate and critical thinking, and my dear friends. First of all, let us praise and thank the person of God Almighty, because thanks to the abundance of His grace and gifts, we are in a healthy state without any hindrance. I thank my friends for taking the time to listen to my speech on the theme of smoking in public places. My dear friends, currently the smoking habit in Indonesia is very concerning. At any time we can find people who smoke in public places, both men and women, from adults, adolescents, and even minors. Even though many regulations have been issued and many regulation and prohibition have been enacted. For example, prohibition of smoking in public places. But not a few many smokers do not comply with these existing regulations. Therefore, we as citizens good and also care about health. Let us create a healthy life without cigarette smoking, starting for ourselves. Indonesia currently ranks first in the number of smokers in the world, followed by India and the Philippines. Although various socialisms have been carried out about the negative effect of smoking, they do not necessarily reduce the number of smokers in Indonesia. According to the WHO survey result, 67% or about 57.6 million men aged over 50 years in Indonesia are active smokers. This survey also explained that 2.7% or around 2.3 million Indonesian women are smokers. And according to the Global Youth Tobacco Survey, they increased the prevalence of adolescents aged 10 until 14 years has almost doubled, where in 2001, the prevalence of smokers aged 10 until 14 years was 9.5%, increasing to 17.5% in 2010. Adolescent smokers aged 13 until 14 years, which over a period of 3 years increased more than 1.5 times, namely from 12.6% in 2006 to 20.3% in 2009. Meanwhile, the 15 until 19 age group increased from 58.9% to 63.7% in 2004. Teens assume that smoking will make them look cooler and more mature. Smoking has become a trend for male adolescents in Indonesia. Smoking provides a relaxing effect and a suggestion to feel more manly to its user. But behind the little enjoyment of cigarettes, there are many dangers sitting, both for active smokers and passive smokers around them. Cigarette smoke contains approximately 4,000 chemicals, of which 200 are poisons and 43 other types can cause cancer in the body. Some of the most dangerous substances are nicotine, carbon monoxide, and etc. Cigarettes can also reduce enthusiasm of smoking include a waste. Imagine the cost of 10 years of smoking is more or less equivalent to the cost of studying for an undergraduate degree and going for the Hajj. This also cannot be separated from the massive cigarette advertisement in Indonesia, either on television or freely displayed on the corners of the main roads of this country. Even though the advertisement does not directly show the form of smoking or smoking activity, it actually makes people curious about smoking, and also cigarette advertisement as sponsors of sport events and so on makes a positive impression of the community on cigarettes. What is polemic now is that many people support the smoking ban, but the government is faced with a very difficult choice. It is not easy for the government to ban the circulate of cigarettes because cigarette companies contribute a lot of the country's foreign exchange from cigarette excise, which is around 70 trillion per year. In addition, there are about 2 million people who depend on their livelihood as smokers in cigarette factories. This is a concern for the government if they become unemployed. Therefore, recently the government has only dared to take steps to issue a law for producers to add pictures on their packaging. Dear friends, I thank my friends for your attention and thank you for listening to my speech. Hopefully today we will love ourselves more by starting from making ourselves healthy. Hopefully this description is useful. Sorry if there are words that are not pleasing. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.